of them are done and dusted.
Absolutely.
The curtain raiser for the Premier League would start this weekend. Arsenal versus Manchester City. And we know that Wembley will be on fire.
Absolutely, and that is for the Community Shield. So it's 4 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, right here, 4 p.m. on
at
Sunday.
Wembley Stadium. Arsenal, Manchester City, it won't be business as usual.
Absolutely, they are back once again, and a huge supporter is right here in the studio, and that's why you hear him ringing it as a bell.
I can also help you look at the formation. Let me just give you the midfield so that it's more fear. You understand? You know, you have a Declan Rice, probably just permitted that 4. There's a Kai Havertz, then Martin Odegaard. So it depends on how these 3 guys will take. And don't forget, they've not sold Partey. So Partey, it depends if he wants to use 2 DM, but it's not advisable. But we know that Rice, Kai, and you know what they say in Yoruba, Kai, stop it. Kai and Odegaard, you know, those guys rotating that midfield going off front. But anyways, Jesus, so Edin Ketia will lead the attack.
Of course, now still talking about Arsenal right here. We also understand the fact that Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale says he will no longer stay quiet when he encounters homophobic comments in dressing rooms and on social media. The 25-year-old said he wants football to be welcoming for everyone, so his brother, who is gay, can attend matches without fear of abuse. Now, writing to the Players Tribune, he added he felt bad for the Tottenham fan who assaulted him in January. And just to go a bit deeper in this one, Ramsdale revealed his wife had suffered a miscarriage 3 days earlier, and the England international signed a new long-term contract with Arsenal in May, following a season in which he played in all 38 Premier League games during runners-up Arsenal's title challenge.
Let's move to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Brighton goalkeeper Robert Sanchez for £25 million plus add-ons. The Blues have been looking to add a goalkeeper to the squad following the sale of Edward Mendy to Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia. Now Sanchez, with 25, will challenge Kepa for the #1 spot. The Spaniard will be familiar to the coaching staff of Chelsea as, okay, I'm trying to get that. Okay, I'll get that later, trying to get the story. We know he's familiar with the coaching staff of Chelsea, having worked with some of the hierarchies. I talk about the coaching staff out there.
All right, so let's give you a bit of details as it concerns Moises Caicedo and his deal as it concerns Chelsea. Now, Brighton expect that Moises Caicedo will still be at the club when the transfer window closes on 1st of September. Now, the midfielder has been the subject of a series of bids from Chelsea following Arsenal's interest in January, and no club has reached Brighton's valuation so far, and they do not expect that situation to change this summer. Now, Brighton are adamant they do not want to sell Ecuador international Caicedo, who is 21 and have no need to after Alexis McAllister's exit for Liverpool. So Caicedo has been made aware of that stance, and Brighton do not believe it will be an issue. Well, fingers crossed, we'll see how things pans out to be. But what they're saying is the fact that they're not letting him go even as the transfer window closes.
Let's move to St. James Park. We know that Newcastle have agreed a deal for Southampton right back Tino Livramento, worth £40 million, including add-ons. The 20-year-old joined the South Coast club from Chelsea in 2021 for £5 million. Livramento's departure comes after Southampton were relegated from the Premier League last season. The England under-21 defender made just 2 outings last term after suffering an anterior cruciate ligament in April 2022. He came on as a substitute in Southampton's final 2 games of the campaign against Brighton and Liverpool. Livramento played 32 games during the 2021-2022 season, 28 of those in the Premier League.
And just to end this, Rasmus Højlund has completed his medical with Manchester United ahead of a £72 million move from Atalanta, and could be unveiled during their friendly with Lens on Saturday. The Atlanta striker is expected to sign a 5-year contract with the option of a further 12 months, and the deal for Højlund is worth an initial £64 million plus £8 million add-ons in performance, and Atlanta went into negotiations wanting £77 million guaranteed. But of course, from the Sky Sports, they are reporting that Rasmus Højlund has completed his medical with Manchester United.
We need to go on a break again. We're supposed to go on a break with tennis, but then we decided let's go with basketball. Damian Lillard, this long range when it comes to basketball. And of course, we sign out with tennis, but then Damian Lillard's long range in the world of basketball is what we want to show you. And when we come back,
the
world of other sports will be on fire.
Absolutely. And also recall that we've been talking about Damian Lillard for some time now. He wants out of the Portland Trail Blazers, but definitely wants to get to Miami Heat. And the NBA Association is warning him as it concerns that. But let's go see some of his long shots.
With 39 from 36.
He can shoot that.
3 seconds left in the quarter. Dame steps through. Deep three on the way. Banks it in! Damian Lillard from the logo. He has been unbelievable from distance of late.
Like he's making a joke of things now.
Moving on the floor, it's a successful three-point field goal, but it's under review.
It's good. And Dame with 14 in the quarter.
So simple for him. Dribble and then get it off if he needs to. No dribble.
Dame from deep. Yes, sir! Dame from way downtown. Dame distance, and he finishes the quarter with the 10th three-pointer for the Blazers in the period.
They're being very conservative, of course, with his minutes. Dame outside, no one open. Time running down, 11 on the shot clock. Drills a three. What is that, 2 strides? Past midcourt, nothing. Lillard will break it up with the Blazers down 1. Dame challenged by Murray. Above the break. Survey sees 2, takes the 3. Got it! Damian Lillard knocks down the triple with 8 and 8/10 seconds remaining. Yeah, game time. Lillard 9 threes tonight, 40 points, and the Blazers with a lead at 2.
Thanks, Brooke. As Thibault now with the ball fake. Finds Dame up top. A deep 3 on the way. Buries it! He is logo Lillard for a reason. Dame's got 24.
I'm a foul to give. See if they use it. Nope.
Dame with the step back 3. Hits it! 24 in the quarter, 30 in the game.
He's off the screen. Tate with him, sets his feet, leans back for 3. Got it! Damian Lillard, a career high. The three-pointer for Lillard is 12th of the night. 64 points for Damian Lillard in 35 minutes, and the crowd is on their feet. Blazers looking to pile on now. Leading 65-46. Dame a 3. Yeah! Come on! Are you kidding me?
That's what Patrick Beverly gets for selling them Wolf tickets.
Dame in the front court, pumps a 3 on an exchange of passes. Down it goes. Corner threes at 49%. And guys with 100 attempts or more. Damian Lillard comes down. He sends in another sizzler.
Eubanks on the give to Lillard. Lets one go for 3. And the foul. And a 4-point play for Lillard.
All right, welcome back to the show Sports Swing on Western Swing Television. Some of the best of 3-pointers for Damian Lillard. And of course, we hear that he wants to leave. Am I correct?
Absolutely. He wants to leave the Portland Trail Blazers, and he's given a destination that is the Miami Heat. But so far, so good. The NBA Association has come out to warn that any more agent talks and all of that concerning Damian Lillard's move to Miami Heat would be sanctioned. So fingers crossed. Let's see if that trade is going to work out.
If he moves to the Heat, we know what to bring to the table.
Absolutely.
There's some of the things we are seeing, Nengi.
And you talk about the Miami Heat. I think they were very wonderful in the last season, the just concluded season, where what's their name now? The Denver Nuggets won the championship for the very first time in a long time. I think about 40-something years ago. So let's see, fingers crossed. Let's see if that move might be possible before the trade deadline. And of course, let's move forward and talk about netball. The netball championship is up. World Cup rather is up and running, and we understand the fact that England beat Australia in the netball World Cup currently ongoing. We also understand the fact that yesterday South Africa shook one of the very favorites as it comes to the netball World Cup that is currently ongoing. But that is how it stands as it concerns the netball. England actually won that one 56-55 against Australia. Well, kudos to them. And let's see how it advances in further stages.
All right, so Michael Jordan, let's talk about Michael Jordan, the owner And Vondabi, that's what they're saying at the moment. Michael Jordan is calling it, it says it's over, am I correct?
Absolutely. Now, recall the fact that we've been talking about Michael Jordan for some time now, owing to the fact that he is to complete the sales of Charlotte Hornets as it comes to his stake. And from the CBS Sports, they're reporting that Michael Jordan's 13-year tenure as the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets has officially come to an end, and the team announced on Thursday that the sale of a majority stake in the franchise to a group led by Gabe Plotkin and Rick Schnau is complete. Well, congratulations to the likes of Gabe Plotkin. If you know him very well, is not a newcomer, is not a Tyron in the world of basketball, and so he should be able to take the Charlotte Hornets right down into championship this time around. And we'll also know that the NBPA, that's the National Basketball Players Association, has called for Orlando Magic because they did some sort of donations as it concerns that. But fingers crossed, we'll follow that one closely and give you more updates on it. Now, Joseph, let's talk about athletics. Now, Npfl is a doubt for Budapest. Of course, we do understand the fact that for Nigeria, we have the likes of, what's her name now? The very popular girl, Tobiloba Amuson Esebrume, of course, for us in Budapest. But a two-time Olympic and World Heptathlon champion, Npfl is a doubt for the World Athletics Championship. Tiam, who is 28, withdrew from the Belgium National Championship at the weekend because of an Achilles tendon problem. So what we're getting right now, according to reports from the BBC, is that she is a doubt for the World Athletics Championship. But we'll see how that pans out to be. But Joseph, something very funny happened a day ago on the tracks, and I think we'd have that video being displayed just for a few seconds. Now, Somalia's athletic boss has been suspended after an untrained runner went viral for taking nearly 22 seconds to complete the 100-meter sprint at an international competition, Joseph.
Okay, yeah, and that is what I say about the fraud that happens when it comes to sport in Africa. I don't know for 60 seconds if our producer, let's just go on a break. Let's watch it, hear the audio, hear what the commentator is saying. Let's just watch this for 60 seconds, please.